friends. Good morning. I'm happy to be here with you. I'm trying to figure out how to do this camera thing where I have both, because I have two camera setups right now and it's not showing up on YouTube. But again, I am so grateful that you're being patient and bearing with me as I learn all of this technology. So I'm really excited to be here with you because, wow, I reached 1,000 subscribers. Woo! So I hope I'm giving you something that's useful and that gives you benefit. Meanwhile, it's between Christmas and the New Year, and I know a lot of us are busy, and I hope that everyone's getting the chance to spend time with your loved ones and are really just taking it easy and giving some time for yourself as well. So, having said that, this is our opportunity to actually give ourselves that time and care that we always need. Okay, so if you're ready, and all you need to actually is a yoga mat if you don't already have one set up. Even if you don't have a yoga mat, it's also okay. You can just lie down on a flat surface. Okay, so we're going to begin by doing our breathing practice, and then I will count you through a deep breathing practice. Deep breathing is really good for relaxing and concentrating the mind, and then we'll do a few movement practices and then do some meditation together. Okay, so whenever you're ready, please get comfortable in your meditative seated posture, whatever that might look like for you. Okay, so that means that you can be sitting on a chair, you can be sitting on the floor, or you might be lying down if you're still feeling sleepy. It's pretty early here in the Philippines, 7:30 in the morning. And if either of those positions don't work for you, standing up also works. So find a comfortable, steady posture that feels good to you right now. Okay? And then whenever you're ready, we're just going to allow ourselves to just settle into this posture. So that means that you're going to let the weight of your body really sink down. Okay, so let the weight of your body be held by the floor underneath you. And you might also want to keep your spine upright. The way that I like to do that is if I have the tailbone come to sink down into the floor, feel the tailbone heavy, and then we're going to lift every single vertebra of the spine upward. So you'll feel a lengthening from both sides, from both ends, so that your tailbone is grounding to the floor and the crown of the head is rising up. So the spine is going long both ways. And then when you do that, let your shoulders drop down, let the elbows be heavy, relax your arms and close your eyes, feel your body. And notice how your body is feeling right now. Your knees come down toward the floor. And softening your eyelids, relaxing your face. Again, and then we're going to connect with our breathing. So let your breath be natural. That means that you're not controlling your breath in any way. We're just going to check in to see what's the breath feeling like right now. We're going to do our deep breathing practice. So the most important thing is that you relax and feel really comfortable as you're doing it. So please don't let the breath be forced. We're going to first take a deep, long breath in and then exhale fully, and then I will count you through 4 counts, inhale, and 6 counts, exhale. So whenever you're ready, please take a deep, long breath in. And exhale fully. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back to natural breathing. Good. When you're ready, take another deep breath in. Exhale fully. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And back to natural breathing. Notice how you're feeling right now. Good. And whenever you're ready, I'm going to ask you to rub the palms of your hands together, warming them up. So we're letting go of the deep breathing practice. And when your hands feel warm enough, you can place them over your eyes with cupped hands. Don't press into your eyes. And then open your eyes inside the cupped hands so you can adjust to the light and then release your hands. Okay. So I invite you to lie down. We're going to come to lie down on the floor. So I'm going to adjust this. Okay. So lying down on your mat. Okay, I hope that everyone can see me because all of this setup that I have done for having two cameras isn't quite working right now. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so lie down on your back and then have your knees facing up and then your feet next to the floor. Okay? Next to your butt, just like this. And then place your hands here on the floor with the palms facing down. And then you want to also keep your chin closer to the chest. So make your neck long, the back of your neck long, right? So press the spine into the floor. And so try to close any gap that you feel between the floor and your spine. Okay, keep your shoulders on the mat. Now we're going to take a deep breath in and we're going to press our hips up toward the ceiling. And the feet are pressing into the floor. Lift your hips up as high as you can. Keep breathing. And then exhaling, slowly coming down. Again, inhaling, coming up. Press the soles of your feet onto the floor. Feel your hips rising up, your chest lifting up to the sky. And then exhale, coming down. Wow, that's, it takes a good amount of strength in your legs to do this. Now inhaling, coming up. Now really press your feet down, your hips up. Keep breathing. Good. And then exhale, coming down. And you can Release your legs. So straighten the legs and then just kind of shake them out. Okay, just shake out the knees, maybe your ankles. And when you're ready, we'll put the feet back again next to your butt. So your knees are bent and then pointing upward toward the ceiling. And then your palms of your hands are still on the floor, just like this. Now, we're going to bring the left knee toward the chest. And then if you can lace your hands, your fingers, and then place the hands on the back of your thighs. And here, notice if your shoulders are rising up toward the ears, bring them down and press the shoulders down to the floor. So your right foot is still on the floor. Now we're going to straighten the left leg, bring it up to point toward the ceiling. And you might not be able to keep your legs straight. It's also okay if it's slightly bent. Okay, so just keep pressing the foot, the sole of the foot up toward the ceiling. So you might want to also have it so that your heel, the heel of your left foot is pressing upward, pushing up toward the ceiling. And then you might also notice if there's a pull on the arms, so the arms are getting long, your shoulders are coming down away from your ears, the neck is lengthening, your navel is pressing down toward your spine. Keep breathing. Take deep breaths if you're able to. And notice the sensations that you might be feeling in your legs here. Okay, so your left leg might be feeling some warmth, maybe some tingling sensation. You might be feeling some lengthening, or maybe there's a contracting in your other areas. So this is where our mindfulness practice comes in. Good. Now we're going to keep our left hand at the back of the leg as we bring the right hand just on our hip bone on the right side. We're going to take a deep breath in, and then as we exhale, we're going to guide that leg to the left side, and then bring your left elbow onto the floor just to keep guiding that left leg down toward the left side. So you're opening up your hip. Keep breathing. Take deep breaths. Now, for those who want to have a little bit more of a sensation in your body, you can straighten your right leg and press that right heel down so that the right leg is engaged. Or you can stay here with the knee bent. It's okay. Now, when you're ready, inhale, come back up again to center. Both hands behind your leg. And then as you exhale, we're going to pull that knee toward the chest. And keep your shoulders down away from your ears and breathe. And then releasing, bringing that leg back down to the mat, the foot to the mat. Palms of the hands facing down here. And now we're going to bring that right knee toward the chest and then lace your fingers behind the right thigh. Drop your shoulders down. Take a deep breath in as you straighten that right leg and press that heel up toward the ceiling. Okay, keep breathing. So if you're unable to straighten that leg, it's perfectly okay to have the knee slightly bent too. So it depends on the flexibility and the openness of your hamstrings. And you know, most of us have really tight hamstrings, so it's perfectly okay if you can't straighten the leg. Keep breathing. Now, we're going to place the left hand on the left hip bone. Keep the right hand behind the thigh. We're going to guide that leg down to the side very slowly and gently. So keep your right elbow on the floor if you can, so that it's supporting your right leg. Your hand is supporting your right leg. Keep breathing. Good. Now releasing, come back up, inhale. And then bring both hands behind the knee and behind the thigh. And then exhale, bring that knee to the chest. So we're bringing some compression on the right side of your stomach, your tummy and belly area. And yoga is really good for you because what it does is it gives you an internal massage. Okay? When you're ready, you're going to release that right foot back down to the mat. And bring your arms to the sides with the palms facing up and just take a breath here. Maybe you want to let your knees kiss each other and rest upon each other for the moment. As you rest and let your body absorb the benefit of what you have just done. So we're doing some work with the core. There's strengthening in the core. Also the lower back. Good. Now, please keep your knees about hip distance apart. Now we're going to bend the left knee and place the left foot on top of the right thigh. Now, keeping your right arm, just like your right hand on the right hip. Sorry, I'm losing my language. And then we're going to place the left hand onto the left thigh, just below the knee. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to push it away toward the right foot. But try to keep your right hip on the mat. Keep breathing. Opening up. Okay, good. Release. Now, we're going to bring that right knee and the left foot toward our chest. So we're going to lift that right foot up off of the mat and then bring that left arm through the middle triangle there between your legs. And then the right arm down the side. We're going to lace the fingers behind the thigh once again. Keep your shoulders dropping down. Your neck is long. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring that right knee toward the chest. Take deep breaths if they're available to you. Good. Releasing. Bring that right foot back down to the mat. And then bring the left foot down. Good. Take a breath. We'll do the other side. So bending the right knee and placing the right foot on top of the left thigh. The left hand on your left hip bone while you place the right hand just below the knee on the right thigh. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale. We're going to push that right leg away. Now coming down toward the left foot or toward that side of the room. Opening up the hips. Lengthening through that hip joint. Keep breathing. So try not to have your right or your left hip lifting up off of the mat as you do this. Good. Now releasing. Bringing the right arm through the center of the legs here. We're going to lift the left foot off of the mat as we bring the left knee toward the chest, and then we'll lace the fingers behind the thigh. Drop your shoulders down, lengthening through the neck. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then exhale, we're going to pull that knee toward the chest. Again, if you can, take deep breaths here. Just notice the sensations where you might be feeling this stretch. Good. When you're ready, we're going to gently release. Bring that foot back down to the mat. And then bring that right foot down. Have your palms facing up as you rest your arms along the sides. Your knees rest on each other. Close your eyes and take a breath. Good. Now, please grab hold of your knees. Bring your knees close to your chest. And we're going to pull both knees to the chest now. If you're able to, you might hug your knees close and real tight. You can grab hold of your elbows. Place your head on the mat. Stay here. And if you can, we're also going to take a deep breath in. And then if you're able to, we're going to exhale and bring the chin between the knees. Roll yourself up into a really tight ball. Releasing. Come back down to the floor. And then the arms coming down. You can place the hands just behind both legs right now, behind both thighs. And then keep your elbows coming down toward the floor. We're going to inhale and we're going to raise both legs up to the ceiling. So try to be at a right angle or a letter L. And you also want to make sure that you're not overdoing anything here. So if you're feeling a little tight in the hamstrings, it's okay if your legs are not able to straighten out completely. Keep breathing. And then when you're ready, you're going to release the hands to the floor. And then slowly exhale the legs back down to the mat. Good. Now have your legs come apart, just slightly apart. Toes fall out to the sides, palms of the hands facing upward. And then we'll take a couple of breaths here in Shavasana. Breathing in and out. And relax. Noticing if there's any tightness that you're holding anywhere in your body, and you can breathe into those spaces and let that tightness go. Opening up, expanding through the breath. Good. Whenever you're ready, we're going to gently bring ourselves back up to seated. So don't go too fast though. We're going to bend the knees toward the chest, hands on each shin, or just at the top of your shin. We're not pulling the knees to the chest now. We're just going to gently hold as we rotate those knees around in a big circle. And you might notice that if you're doing this, right, you might notice the lower back is getting a back massage against the floor. Feels really good. Okay, and we're going to stop here and go the opposite way. So do it as slowly as you can. You know, there's a great advantage to doing things slowly because that really prevents us from getting injured. And also, it's a great mindfulness practice. Okay, when you're ready, stopping that movement, we're going to turn to the side. And then just stay here for just a single breath. And then when you're ready, you can just come back up to the seated posture. Okay, come sit down. And we're going to practice our meditation. So please get comfortable sitting down on the floor, or maybe if you'd like, you can sit on the chair. And it's also okay if you decide that you just want to stay lying down on the mat. Perfectly okay. So feeling your body really settle. So really sit down, like let yourself sit down here for the next few minutes without planning what you're going to do. Because very often we're planning what's next, what do I have to do now? So rather than being here in the present moment and we're sitting down, we're thinking, oh, why am I sitting here? There's so many other things I could be doing right now. What's next? Now let's just be here. Let's sit down and let yourself sit here. What does that feel like when you allow yourself to just be? Let your shoulders drop down, feel your spine lifting. Feel your natural breath. Thanking yourself for giving you this pause, this possibility to just really check in with yourself and see how you're feeling. How's your body? How is your breath? What's going on with your mind? Let yourself relax. You don't really have to do anything. Just feel your breath, feel your body breathing. Now with meditation practice, we try to focus our mind on a single thing. That's the concentration practice. So we try to just stay with our breathing. The breath is always in the present moment. And so it's a really good focus. It's a really good anchor. So you feel your inhale. You feel your exhale. There's not much to it. It's very simple. And it's not easy because our mind's always wandering off, thinking about other things. So we very simply bring our mind back to the breath. Good. And whenever you're ready, we're going to gently let go of this practice. We're going to take a deep breath in, fill up completely, and then as you exhale, rub the palms of your hands together. Warm them up. And then place them over your eyes. Feel the warmth of your hands on your face. And open your eyes inside the cupped hands. Adjust to the light. And then releasing your hands. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the holidays and that you welcome in the new year. I wish all of us the best 2021 and that we'll always have impeccable health, infectious laughter, lots of love with our families and friends, and that there's just incredible abundance for all. And thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel and helping me get to 1,000 subscribers last night. That's so fabulous. And I'll leave you with a quote by Jennifer Aniston. I'm sure a lot of you know her. Okay, so this is about just really keeping yourself flexible and open, right? And she said, don't make plans, make options. Okay, don't make plans, make options. So with that, I leave you to a beautiful day and I will see you next week.